welcome back guys, and today we're back with, you know what this thing means in this old video, and yeah, we're back with the same rifle. Why? Because we're going to be shooting all the way there. So that is about, I'm not sure how far. I've noticed, and also what's nice is, as you can see, setup is very isolated and it's very well set. So we have my stand, my fully adjustable one that I made. I'm gonna keep right on that. We have a Coke bottle, well, empty bottle, whatever. Bomb. This is the one that we used in the last video. The reason why is I can't shoot these in cold. I can't keep making it. Obviously, cap is destroyed in the last video. Mainly that being I only aim for the head. So I'm going to be aiming for lower. We obviously have bricks here preventing ricochets. We're using lead pellets, so that's going to flatten, it's not going to ricochet. There's a pellet here, stop unwanted rounds coming from here. And then lastly, when I'm shooting, I put in everything how I think the less than any unwanted rounds. So the first thing I set up is I've seen how my fire line is. Fire line is there to there on that stand, which is comfortable because that bush blocks it. And we're aiming downwards, right? So we're aiming down, which means the round's going to come down, it's going to hit the ground, and lessens the chance of a ricochet. So yeah, that's how this bit's going to work. So I'm going to, you know, obviously we'll get a few slow-mos in, but yeah, last time we shot from here, which is direct, and on the same level, this is lower. So it's a lot safer. We're shooting into the ground, and the cuts is going to prevent ricochet. We have pelleting in case there is a ricochet. So that's kind of, imagine that area there. That's our possible area, or something like that. That's our possible area. And obviously we're using model CR600W Artemis. I love this thing. Brilliant gun. That's on. So I can obviously push this more towards me, but I want to have the most support. So now we're gonna do some adjusting. Yeah. So now adjusting. Gonna start lifting. Obviously I need to put on the brake. Brake makes it a little harder for the thing to come down. I think that is what we want. Tighten that up, pop the brake up. And yeah. So now that wasn't all the rounds we still have quite a few left. But so I'm gonna put it into slow-mo so you guys can get some slow-mo shots from a distance. That's exactly why. So you guys saw that segment. I did the whole mag more or less in slow-mo. Not my fondest memory. But now for no slow-mo. And I'm going to try my best to keep the freaking camera focused. But always safety is here. So push it down, that's safe. Bolt is back, so you can extract the mag. That's how you do it. And I'll do it one day. I'm gonna do a whole video on how to load these mags because some people struggled with that. And keep that back. And I'll say, put it over here in the corner designated for my rifle. This is my rifle. This is whatever. Works. So let's go in and inspect possibly a casualty guy. Well, 1 minute. Something like that. So this is what happens. And this is exactly why I had a backstop, especially since those are all from the air fronts. In fact, here's one of them that struck our concrete. And as you can see, a little brick. Yeah, chill that out. And this is why we have the bricks here. So when they hit the bricks, it doesn't damage the wall. Now I'm just gonna do a check to make sure there was no funny business with ricochet, so I can step it up caliber. So it looks like, yeah, there were no ricochets this time around, but lots of very destroyed pellets. So I think I did the cartridge. There's a bit of concrete in there, and that grouping that we put has put in quite a decent hole in there. Yeah, so obviously I'll show the folks how far I can shoot. But yeah, that's gonna be it. This bit of the video was more about, not less about the shooting, more about how to shoot in a safe direction, and identify. And this was just my perspective of how I identify a safe shooting direction. Now obviously you can put stuff for your safe shooting direction. This one's still up. Oh, it was on max zoom this whole time, by the way. That was painful. Yeah, so yeah, this is what helps. That there is just to keep it from damaging the wall. So these are things when you're shooting, especially in your garden, you need to keep aware of. Especially, and now we're gonna go into more important things, and we actually find these everywhere. These are something, these are steel BBs, so these are made of metal. Now these are extremely annoying because these are basically the one thing when I shoot, I don't like shooting with them, especially up close. These I hate shooting up close because these things, these you're not allowed to shoot steel with because the steel will reflect the concrete, can absorb some of it, but not all of it. And the only thing that really helps with it is like cardboard, shooting into a cardboard box, and that sometimes modifies the ricochets. So if you're shooting this and you need to shoot up close, my best recommendation is to get a massive cardboard box and reinforce it at the back so it goes through cardboard, loses energy, and then continues ricocheting in there. So that's, if you're shooting that, I would recommend that. But that being said, there are other ammunition types that I'm not covering because, well, shooting them, you have money, and you probably, well, I should not say that. So this is a lead pellet. Now lead, softer than steel, concrete, wood. It will still fuck up, but the wood's normally thick enough that it won't fuck it up too bad. But as you can see from times of shooting, you can see that this was not a pellet. That was a BB round. BB rounds are, how can I say this? They're fun because, you know, in fact, I'm going to show you a really cool example of a very rare occurrence. So, over here, you can see, that's what I mean. BBs, man. They will wedge in anything. Now this is all chipped from over time, and sometimes the BBs get stuck in these cracks, which is really good because you have no ricochet. But still, this is where I shoot because it's concrete. Concrete's generally going to be your best bet. Wood, good. Bricks are also good because they absorb the blow. That's why I have that little area reinforced. So that's what we're going over, is safe shooting direction. And yeah, I want to go, and now we're going to go through things. 2 rules that I always keep. First rule is when shooting in your garden, no freaking animals in the shooting zones. So this whole area here, which is green, is my shooting zones, because normally the front is where, hold on, let me get this back. So normally the front here is where, that's all where we shoot. This is all shooting zones. Shooting zones are areas where if you're in, they're basically a dead zone, because there's rounds firing, and those rounds are obviously